What's good? I'm in Hawaii celebrating my birthday, but before I let the festivities begin, because my birthday is not until tomorrow, I want to get something off my chest. I was going to wait until July 22nd to talk about this. That'll make sense later in the video, but I figured I might as well get it off my heart and mind right now, just so I can be done with it. So in the aftermath of the Rick Chow trial, I made 3 TikToks. One where I said Rick Chow and his son should go to prison. A second one where I supported the ban of anti-Black Asian businesses and Black communities. And then the third TikTok where I said one effective way to shut these businesses down is to call and place orders and never go pick them up. In the aftermath of those 3 videos, I think I already told y'all twice that 2 of my former employers were contacted. Now, Headway, a current employer, was contacted. Headway is a platform for providers. I'm on there providing therapy. I don't talk about me ever being a therapist just because therapists are not allowed to have lives, be full human beings, have personalities, be crazy, whatever. Like, people think that we're saints and we're not. But I've been doing therapy for 5 years, and I've been on the Headway platform since September, late September, early October, till present. And therapy has never been my bread and butter. It's always been a part-time for me, but I do love it. I love serving my clients. My clients are of diverse backgrounds. A lot of my clients don't even look like me, and that is fine because they trust me with their trauma, and we walk that walk hand in hand, and we get shit done. So my practice is a safe space for everybody. But nonetheless, those 3 videos that I made, someone took them and I guess sent them to Headway, and this is what Headway said. So this was the first email, and I don't have to read this word for word, but what stood out to me was that the content was flagged for language that could be considered dehumanizing, making generalizations and or stereotypes towards racially marginalized groups. And that was so funny because I actually opened up one of my videos saying that Asia is a diverse continent. And so you can't make generalizations, right? So I found that funny that my video where I'm supporting Black people boycotting anti-Black businesses in their communities got flipped as me being racist towards Asian people, when that's never been the case. That's never been me, and that's not even anything I have to defend because that's just, it's nonsense. Oh, I also wanted to backtrack and say that I made another video where I said POC solidarity is a myth, so I don't want to leave that out either, but that's also the truth. All right, so this was my response to that initial email. This is their response to what I said, where they're basically confirming that, yes, this was about my TikTok content. And when they said that I was making content encouraging coordinated harm towards Asian-owned businesses, I'm pretty sure they're referencing where I said that you should call, place orders, and not pick your food up. That's what they're referencing. But to me, that's not really coordinated harm toward Asian-owned businesses, and it also totally overlooks and purposely ignores the context and the reason for the boycott anyway. Black people didn't wake up and just start being anti-Asian. Black people still are not anti-Asian. Let's make that very clear. Black people, we don't get taught to anybody. We're not even allowed to say that we hate stuff in our households. Anybody that's a Black American that grew up in a Black household would tell you so. This is me responding, basically saying, hey, I didn't make any generalizations about the Asian community, nor did I use slurs or encourage harm. So Headway took a few days to do, I guess, what would be considered an investigation, and determined that on July 22nd, I won't have the option of being able to continue on their platform, and that I also won't be eligible to return to Headway in 3 years. And so when I got on here and I said, yo, somebody or somebodies are working to silence Black people, Black creators, and this person, whoever did it, or these people, whoever did it, they got what they wanted. It worked. So I'll get them to that. I'll get them that. It worked. So I submitted an appeal. Then Headway wrote back this morning, literally while I was in the airport, doubling down, like, no, effective June 22nd, you're done. This decision is final. And honestly, I'm at peace with it as the investigation ensued. And then when I submitted the appeal, I found myself. Here's the thing. I'm never going to stop advocating for black people, black lives. And I don't care even if that offends some black people. That's why I got into the field as a social worker. I was a young, little disenfranchised black boy. All of my friends were young, disenfranchised black youth. And I felt like if I could be a change agent, I would do that. And if I can use my voice to empower others, I'm going to do that. And if Headway is not in alignment with supporting black people, they can